Hey folks, are you interested in brushing up on some of your game dev skills while helping out for a good cause and potentially earning some cash? Well, I really could use your help. If you haven't been to this channel before, my name is Matthew Ventures and I'm a game developer. And I have been writing this book over the last few years to help programmers get their start within the game development industry. The book has already been read by thousands of people, and it's helped a lot of people get their start within the industry. But I now have the opportunity to publish it to reach a far larger audience. And in pursuit of that, I want to really make sure that it's as technically correct as possible and kind of fix any mistakes that may be in the text that I could have overlooked. So if you're interested in volunteering, the process would be basically send me a message. I've got contact info in the description, and I will respond with a zip file that contains a Word document, a Microsoft Word document for each of the chapters. And so if you go through the chapters, you make some edits, you find some ways that I could improve it and send it back to me, I will give you three things. The first, well, I guess maybe four things. The first is my gratitude, okay? And that counts for something. The second is I'll credit you as a reviewer of the book in whatever format you would like to be credited. The third thing is I will pay you based on a prize pool. So I'm going to be spending $500 to fund a prize pool. And for every technical issue you find, I will pay out up to $50. So if you find two errors, then you will receive up to $100 for that. And if it's not like a factual error, like a big mistake in the book, it's like something small, like just a typo or like a syntax mistake, something like that. I will pay up to $1 per mistake. So you find two bugs and let's say 10 typos, then that would be up to $110. The other thing to look out for, or I guess that I need help with, is a new title for the book. Okay, this is the grand prize. If you can come up with a title that I like better than my current working one, I will give you up to $100 if you choose the best title and can win that grand prize. So the current title, right? The original title was Get into Game Dev: Cheat Codes for Game Dev Interviews. But basically, my publisher thought it was a bit too vague. So I need something that's more specifically about programming. So currently, the best title I've got is Get into Gameplay Programming: Cheat Codes for Interviews. So if you could come up with something better than that's snappy and communicates that this is a book clearly for gameplay engineering or gameplay programming or gameplay coding or game coding, then I will give you the grand prize up to $100. And I don't think I mentioned it already, but this is a completely non-for-profit venture for me. All of my proceeds are going to be going to the Against Malaria Foundation. So hopefully we sell a lot of books and we can hopefully save a lot of lives preventing malaria. That has always been the case for this book. It's something I do for charity. It's something I'm really passionate about. It's a big time let's say, pet project of mine that I just love contributing towards. And hopefully you'll join me on this journey. Come along and we can create something awesome. So the deadline to submit any of your revisions, feedback items, things like that, that is going to be September 20th. So please, if you do come up with some issues, even if it's just something like a little typo or a little syntax mistake, please still send it in. And I'd really love to make this book as good as it can be. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. Of course, you'll receive a early work in progress version of the book for free as well. So there's that. Let me just show you what you would get if you sent me an email. So when it comes back to you, and I know you folks are technical folks, so I don't need to explain this, but basically it would come in a zip file. And what you want to do is right click on that and extract it. So you're going to extract it wherever you want. Then you can actually access the files. So I knew you probably knew that, but you jump into the folder there, and then you can edit a file. Okay, you are going to need a copy of Microsoft Word in order to edit the file. Go to the Review tab and click this button that says Track Changes. Okay, that's very important because that is going to allow me to quickly tell what you changed. Okay, so now if you go in here and let's say you delete a bunch of stuff, now it's marked in red, so I have that change tracked. From that point, you're just going to want to save the document, okay? So once you finish making all your changes, you're just going to want to take all that stuff, zip it up again. So I guess for you, that would be, if you have 7-zip, that's awesome. If not, If not, I don't even know what the default way to zip something is. I totally forgot. Maybe new compressed zip folder. There you go. And type in, I don't know, fixes or something like that. And then you're just going to want to put everything. Well, probably not the figures. I don't imagine. Well, I mean, I guess if you edit the images, let me know, because that's not something I would notice, because that's not in Word. But basically, you're going to select all this stuff. Hold on. I'm going to need my other hand for this. Unselect fixes. And then pop it in there, okay? And then send me this zipped folder as a result, right? It might not fit in an email, but maybe send it as like a Dropbox link or a Drive link, something like that. Okay, so that is everything you need to know in order to contribute to the project. So please, I would really appreciate your help, as would a lot of the students who are going to read this book. Really, I want to make it as good as possible for the readership, and you'll be helping a good cause as well, with the proceeds going to malaria. So it's a win-win-win-win-win, hopefully. I really look forward to sharing this book with you and hearing your thoughts on how I can make it better. Of course, we're talking mainly in this video about how to, fix mistakes in the book, find technical errors. But if there's anything that comes to your mind of like, oh man, like this really should be included, then let me know as well, because there is still time for me to add some additional material if it is, absolutely pertinent. So I'm open to your thoughts on that as well. Okay, that's enough for the video. I hope to hear from you soon. Chat with you later. Bye.